Today's affirmation: I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. We're living in a time where we see the before and after transformations in a flash. Whether in a reel, a short, or a TikTok video, we witness a complete change in a few seconds. But in reality, those transformations probably took months, maybe even years, filled with long days, late nights, hard work, and determination, and self discipline to achieve that final result. What we don't see are the behind the scene efforts that made it all possible. Instead, we're presented with a picture perfect ending, which tricks our mind into thinking we should have instant results. While those transformations are entertaining, I think that's really what they are, just entertaining. Personally, I prefer the posts that share the entire journey: the struggles, the setbacks, the daily grind of repeating the same actions or routines that eventually lead to success. And that's what we're highlighting today. In this episode, we're reminding ourselves that every action, no matter how small, counts, and that incremental progress matters, especially during the hectic and chaotic phase of midlife. The key is to stay consistent, not give up, and celebrate the small wins, even when it feels like it's taking forever to reach your goal or get a project across the finish line. Each step forward brings you closer to success, no matter how long the journey may seem. Hello and welcome to the Mindful Life Changes podcast, where we dive deep into the challenges and transformations shaping our lives, from shifts in our roles at home and work to the transitions we navigate physically and mentally as we gracefully age. I'm your host, Valerie Mecki, a career change guide and mindfulness enthusiast. If you're at the beginning of pursuing a personal goal, working on a passion project, or navigating a career pivot, I know the struggle is real. Finding the time and energy to focus on these ambitions while juggling the demands of midlife can feel overwhelming. Between family responsibilities, work commitments, and everything else life throws at you, it might seem like you'll never reach the next milestone or cross the finish line. The struggle is real, but let's pause for a moment and recognize something really important. You've chosen to do something for you. You've taken on a personal or professional goal at this chapter of life, and that's a pretty amazing accomplishment within itself. Whether it's getting healthier and starting strength training, launching an Etsy store, or writing your first book or manuscript, or pursuing a certification for a new career, that's pretty incredible. But what will it take to turn your goals into reality? The answer is consistency. Even if your actions are small, they will add up over time. It's through those small, consistent efforts that progress is truly made. So how can we be more consistent? It may seem like a simple and easy concept to adopt. There are hidden pitfalls that can easily throw anyone off their course. So let's start with number 1, create a realistic schedule and stick to it. Whatever timeline you had in your mind to achieve your goal, you might need to add 50% or even double it. I know that's tough to hear, especially for my fellow goal-oriented or type A people, but that's the reality of midlife. Understand that your time is limited, especially in this phase of life. So create a realistic schedule that allows you to make consistent progress. Instead of overwhelming yourself with long hours of work, set aside small, regular time blocks like 30 minutes before bed, during lunch, or waking up an hour earlier than everyone else. Consistency is more important than intensity, so staying on track will add up over time. Number 2, track progress visually. This is my favorite, so try to keep a journal or a progress board where you can visually track your achievements, no matter how small. Seeing your progress laid out helps reinforce the feeling that you are moving forward, even when this pace feels slow. The visualization can help you stay consistent and motivated, knowing each step counts. Grab a whiteboard and start tracking your progress. I promise this simple action can make a huge impact on your confidence and motivation not to break your streak. Number 3, practice self-compassion. It's easy to feel frustrated when things take longer than expected, but self-compassion is key. Remind yourself that life's responsibilities, whether they're family, work, or other commitments, are part of this phase of life. Acknowledging that your timeline may be longer, and that's okay. Be kind to yourself and give yourself some grace to help you stay motivated for the long haul. So, with that being said, let's welcome this empowering affirmation to help you stay on track no matter how long it will take to make your goal into reality. We'll start our affirmation practice by priming your mind and body so you'll be open to this affirmation. Take a deep and cleansing breath in and out, releasing any energy that doesn't serve you in your mind and body. I'll begin by reciting this affirmation twice. While you listen to the affirmations, imagine you're writing this affirmation down on a whiteboard or you're watching someone write it on the board for you. This will help with memorization, so let's begin. I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. I'll repeat the affirmation again, but this time I want you to repeat it out loud to yourself so you can make a connection. I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. I'll repeat the affirmation again, and once again, say it out loud to yourself. I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. Now, let's take a moment and visualize yourself in action towards a goal. Imagine the scene in full color. What are you doing? Where are you? Feel the sense of pride and accomplishment as you are doing this action consistently. I'll give you a moment to imagine this as I repeat the affirmation. I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. I'll repeat it one last time and give you a moment to let it sink in. I have the determination and drive to keep going no matter how long it takes. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you have them closed, and if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand over your heart to help seal this affirmation practice with self-love and care. This affirmation is yours to recite and practice for at least 21 days, once a day. It's most effective when you wake up in the morning before you start your day or at night before you go to bed. To deepen your affirmation practice, consider making your affirmations sticky. This acronym helps you craft a more sustainable and effective affirmation practice. Refer back to episode 1, where I walk you through this method, or write down the affirmation on a sticky note and place it on your laptop or a bathroom mirror as a daily reminder that you have the determination to keep going no matter how long it takes. Or transform it into a mantra. I have the determination and drive, and repeat it to yourself while you're working out, meditating, or getting ready for the day. There is no better way to develop a healthy habit than by setting yourself up for success. Subscribe to this podcast and bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick guide to this affirmation. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a family member or a friend who may need a motivational affirmation to keep going towards their goal. Or show your appreciation by giving us a rating wherever you listen to podcasts. Your support will help other midlifers discover our content, allowing this podcast to grow and blossom. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. Every moment you are dedicated to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart, and remember, you are not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon.